Kid Brewer Stadium in beautiful Boone, North Carolina. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. It's the Florida Atlantic Owls and the Appalachian State Mountaineers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Conlon with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Owls head coach before the game. He has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start the season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Mountaineers headed for the ball, and we are ready for action. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Owls offense will go on the attack first. And here comes the maestro of this offense. Led his team to a win, throwing 4 touchdown passes the last time out. He'll start on the ground with Brown. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. He's going for it all. Got it in stride inside the 20. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Defense showing blitz here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets it out quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Owls racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll give it to Brown. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on first and goal. The snap sets up the throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw for it on third and goal. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Absolutely center cut. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. So Appalachian State's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And we'll be seeing plenty of Jacardi Lewis. He put up numbers, more than 200 yards and a couple of scores in their victory last time out. Takes the handoff. It's Lewis. Got enough for the first. At midfield, he's got room. Off to the races to the right. The tag. Touchdown,
that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like, you mentioned the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Red pass, it's complete.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that 4th down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
Fires on the run. Makes a deep grab. Turning on the Jets. Pass it into the house. Touchdown, Owls.
Man, that's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
On the move from inside his 5. Hits it with a stiff arm. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24. Good work by the coverage unit. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. Send the tight end in motion. Hands it off on the counter. Turning it on. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And the Mountaineers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass, it's Singleton. He's got him. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important 1st down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. On the left side, here's Coleman. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The Mountaineers will have it 1st and 10. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Touchdown at State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets to his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. Neither team's wasted time putting points on the board. They've got it back, down 14-10. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Picks up the 1st down. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Pressure coming. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And there he goes. Touchdown, Appalachian State. The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through.
And every year there's exciting new freshmen to look at and talk about and pump up. And this guy got a lot of that pump, and you see why. The dynamic play on special teams. You can see the speed, you can see the wheels, and you know the reason the fans were jacked up when they signed this guy this year.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. Now the pressure is on to keep pace as they start this drive trailing 21-10. They'll start on the ground with Brown. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. A give to Brown. Push down for the tackle. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to move the chains, they throw it complete to the left. And it looks as if Florida Atlantic will have enough for the first down. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw on first down. Right on the money. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Rushes on him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in the hole here in the first half is this has been a sack park. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Punt is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first two drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Using his legs to buy some time. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. looking for a man. It's Singleton. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Snakes it down the right side. Ripped off a huge sharp play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold it. Okay.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. That holding call's really got them backed up. They're facing 2nd and 20. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Need. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires on the move. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
And the Mountaineers will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Could not make his way to the corner. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. Takes it on the return. Makes a move. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Looking for space. It's Lewis. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Singleton. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the right side. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finding open areas. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker.
Caught, and he's got room. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. The offense changing the play. Went right back to him, and again he is denied. It's 3rd and goal. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This is a short kick, but the problem is the angle. And this one is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Florida Atlantic offense ready to go to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point in the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Unloads to the wideout. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. On his way back from the 20. Slips through the line. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He's loose, open field. Time has run out of the half, and he can sprint to the locker room where the orange slices will be a little bit sweeter. A punt return for a touchdown to end the half.
And that is one of the biggest plays of that young man's football life. The true freshman taking the punt to the house. If I'm the head coach and I watch that, I'm now trying to find ways to get this guy on the field offensively because he's got some special ability.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. Florida Atlantic will try to kick it deep and break the seal on this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Checking in with Coach Kitley at the half. This is the moment his defense has to get organized. They have been a little problematic here in this first half, giving up too many points. And now, with the opponents getting the ball to start the second half, they do not want that momentum and a positive offensive output right here to change this game. He said our defense has to make a statement and make a stand, and it starts right now. Back to you.
All right, Holly. And the Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The run inside. It's Lewis. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. The Mountaineers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off play action. He lost it high and deep down the left side. A full dive to haul that one in.
I like the aggressive play call there on offense. You're taking a shot on 3rd and short, and maybe what you're thinking is, even if this is incomplete, we're going to stay on the field and we're going to go for it on 4th. But really nice route, beautiful throw. I don't know if the defense was expecting that, and they gave up a big one through the air.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Running inside. It's Baldwin. There's a little room there. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line of the big red zone opportunity here.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Singleton. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Right down Boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute the drive.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Off the RPO, complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Bringing it back.
Nice read, nice break. Good job by the defender understanding that ball had some air underneath and takes advantage of it, goes and makes the big play.
The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David. Chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
He's got it again. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Singleton. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Baldwin. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
We've reached the break, and Appalachian State has the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. Second down as we open the final stanza. Right back to him on the ground. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They're looking for an advantage to the right. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Pulls and fires complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Using his legs, it's Baldwin. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Tried to to pick it up on the ground. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They tackle a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time David sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were really disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Go east-west, and the quarterback gets strung out, doesn't pull the trigger and really make a decision. You'd like to see him stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, get more of a plus yardage on this play. Nice job by the defense.
Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the Oaks. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football. They will certainly need one here. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the middle. Complete to the left. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
To the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Here we go.
The Owls go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
Here we go. Ready. Blue 85. Blue 85.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many